Hey guys, you are in for a treat today. Today we are getting into a sneak peek of episode 5 from the Brad Johnson Show video course. This covers conferencing in a way that you have never heard conferencing covered before. And I can say that with absolute 100% certainty because I have covered all the conferencing ways that there have been covered, and this has not been covered. So you are totally covered because I've got you covered with this episode on conferencing. And remember, this is just a sneak peek. You're just getting the audio of a video course. That means that there's not only audio, there's also video. So what you want to do is just tap on the picture of the Brad Johnson Show logo there on your podcast player, and then click on one of the links down there below. We've got it linked all over the place so you can get right to the course. You can see the preview episodes and just kind of realize the amazing value you're getting, and then you can buy the whole thing, and that keeps us on the air. So thanks for doing that. Without further ado, here is a sneak peek of episode 5 of the Brad Johnson video course.
This is the Brad Johnson Show course, giving you the keys to success. Win more, lose less. And now, Brad Johnson.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, entrepreneur wannabes, is the Brad Johnson course, and I'm Brad Johnson. This is James Kirkland, and I've got my winning liquefied. I am ready to go, ramped and raving, ready to bring you a killer course episode on conferencing. This is one of the keys to success. I mean, there's just no way around it. If you want to win, you got to conference.
This is halfway down the set of locks on the door to success. And if you skip this, you might as well quit.
Yeah.
And then start over.
You cannot win if you don't conference. You can't unlock your door to success if you don't conference. That's just what it boils down to. And so we are going to give you some conferencing techniques. And then if we have time, James, there's going to be a little bonus at the end. So stay tuned for that. All right. So we're getting into 11 techniques for conferencing. But first of all, let's talk about what exactly a conference is. Because I think some people, obviously not me, but some people don't even know what a conference is. So let's go into that. What? Good.
I'm going to it. All right. So basically, a conference is going to be a compilation of workshops, breakouts, keynotes, labs, science. That's a different type of lab. Those types of things.
Breakouts only that's only if you're eating the conference food. So that's something I want to touch on before we get too much further. Don't eat the conference food. Unless you're at one of the high dollar conferences like the ones that I go to and keynote at, you don't want to eat the food because it will result in breakouts.
Bring your own chef.
Yeah. Yes, yeah, my chef travels with me. Definitely needs to happen if you're gonna avoid those breakouts, because that's not what you want. If you're like me, I'm out keynoting all the time, and you can't do that successfully if you got a big zit on your face or something like that.
Yeah, conference food will just wreck your life.
Yeah, so avoid that at all costs. But basically what we're talking about here is just a place where people get together and talk about things that mean business for you. Okay, that's I look at conferences as like I'm fishing, and somebody just poured all the fish into my cup. Okay, all the fish are right here, and all I have to do is get them. Now, most people, they go to conferences and they're like, "Where's the cup?" Okay, I'm like, "I have the cup." That's how you gotta approach conferences.
It's like shooting fish in a cup.
Yeah,
is really what it comes down to, because they're right there. They're a captive audience, and most people think of it as a way to connect with people and help them grow their businesses too. No, not at all. It's supposed to be all about you.
Exactly. And more importantly, it's supposed to be all about you. So what we want to get into are some tips to really help you get the most out of a conference, because you're probably paying money to get to a conference as you start out. I never did because I was keynoting from the beginning at conferences. Invited. Yeah, so you get invited, you get all your expenses paid, you get your hotel paid for. I have them pay for my chef. I don't let them pay for food. I have them pay for my chef so that he can pay for the food. So all the stuff paid, so I don't have to worry about that. But you are probably paying, which means that you need to make sure that your money is put to good use, and the way you do that is by following these tips that we're going to give you right now. So let's get into these, James. The first one.
The first tip is to set goals and hold others accountable.
Okay. So you want to have goals for the conference. What I always say about not setting goals, James.
Not setting goals is as bad as it is in soccer, and yeah, I think that's about it.
No, I don't. No.
I think that's a different
I
type
said
of
not
goals,
setting
but-
goals is loserly. That's what I always say. It's
Oh,
pretty simple. Okay, so you want to set goals for other people to accomplish at the conference. Now, that may be how many signups you get to your email list. That may be how many keynotes you actually give at that thing that you didn't even know that you were giving. So impromptu keynotes, that's a big goal that I often set for myself. And that has to do with other people accomplishing that goal, because it's not going to happen unless you impromptuly get to be asked to give a keynote.
Right, and
So-
don't you shouldn't even be there if the people that are going to be attending with you aren't going to accomplish your goals for you.
Yeah. So that's, you really want to be picky about the type of conferences you go to. There's no reason to go to a conference that isn't going to help you accomplish those goals that you have for other people. Next one.
Save your energy for networking.
Okay, so yeah, I'd say depending on whether it's worth it or not. And I think basically, if you're going to be networking with the organizers of the conference and the speakers of the conference, that's what you want to save your energy for.
Exactly, because those are the people that really matter. The attendees are just kind of like ants, and the people that are setting up the picnic are the ones you want to talk to,
Exactly.
or the conference organizers.
They're the ones who know where the bread is and can
Exactly.
help you get it. All right, so
Get the bread.
that's what you want to do, is be networking with those type of people, not the other type of people. Next one.
Connect with content marketing experts and give expert input onto their projects.
Okay. So, this is how you prove your worth to potential investors. So say you're starting a business, say you've already started a business, say you've been running a business for a long time, or say you're just starting one. Either way, you want people to be investing in you. So what you want to do is show them your expertise through your advice that you give them. Now, a lot of people don't ask for advice, and that is a problem for them,
Right.
not for you.
Exactly. A great way to put this in action is as you're at the conference and walking around, running into people, not actually running into people, that's not recommended. You overhear conversations where somebody's presenting a problem that they're having with their business or something. That is a great opportunity for you to just jump in and say, hey, you need to do this.
And
they'll just be blown away, and they'll want to talk to you. And
that's
pay you
where
money.
one of my favorite questions at conferencings comes up is I always ask, what are you most excited about? And when they tell me, and then I jump in with another question and I say, what are you most struggling with? And boom, I can give them advice to fix that, and then boom, they're a client, and I've got another coaching client. Even though you may not even have a coaching business, your advice is going to land you coaching clients before you even have a coaching business. People, it's so easy.
It's that straightforward.
All right, so next one.
Attend sessions to teach new skills.
Okay, so this is huge. If you're going in there as, let's say you're a copywriter and you're going into this conference and it's all about social media. Now, you may know everything about writing the copy for that social media, but you know nothing about creating the graphics for the social media. Go to the graphic sessions, okay? Go to those workshops and just see if you can get in there to teach. Because what do I always say about teaching?
Teaching is the only way to get people to listen to you.
Well, I do say that, yes. But then there's also the fact that the best way to learn something is to teach it. Now, how many times have you heard that said? At least 4.
Yeah, I'd say at least 4.
Yeah, so the best way to learn something is to teach it. So if you can get in there and be the Instagram person and just start teaching it, boom, you're going to get clients. Boom, you're going to learn it. Boom, you're going to have like free Instagram pictures for the rest of the month.
Right.
Yeah. And you can take some Instagram pictures of you teaching Instagram.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
people will send you pictures. They'll tag you in their photos, and you'll be really
You can
famous as a result.
re-insta those, and boom, you got content. And it's all about content. I say content is king.
It's true.
I'm the king of content, and content is also king. So it's kind of crazy. All right, next one.
Share what you're learning with a hashtag of your own creation.
Yeah. Okay. So sometimes conferences will do their own hashtag. Typically, they're going to be lame. Okay. I'm just going to be honest. Shooting straight with you people.
That's where you hijack it with and make it better.
Yeah.
So normally we use Brad knows, which that in itself indicates hashtag Brad knows indicates Brad knows everything there is to know, and so all you have to do is just tag that on to whatever the conference name is, and you have your hashtag
Yeah.
for the conference.
That's
And
probably the
that's
easiest
what
way to
people
do it.
should be using.
Yeah, because I'd say you could do your own, but I don't think people are that creative, honestly.
Probably not.
Generally speaking.
That one's really creative.
Okay, so next is about conference apps. Now, generally speaking, they're buggy, they're ugly, they're going to bog down your iPhone 11, 12 Plus, and you can't have that, okay? So forget the conference app. The better way to do it is to just have your VA download you the conference app.
Yeah, just have them do it for you.
Yep. Okay, next one.
Collaborate with... I was going to say collaborate with people at the event, but collaborate with other speakers and the organizers at the event.
Yeah.
Those are the only people that matter.
We already covered that. I don't know why it's
Yeah.
in there twice. Next one.
Create a conferencing yearbook. I like this one.
I don't like this one.
I think it's a great way
I
to
think
use
it's
some arts and crafts
Bad
and photos.
way to do that.
And, you know, those you can put stickers and
well,
write captions for the...
I think having a yearbook maybe that all it had was most likely to succeed. Because really, that's the only thing that people look at in yearbooks.
So just a one-page yearbook.
Yeah, with a picture of me, and that's all you need. And
That's a
I think
great
being
idea.
able to hand that out at conferences would benefit you because you could put your business card in the back.
Yeah, and I think something you had people do with the yearbook at other conferences was instead of signing their name, they write your name in their handwriting to kind of personalize everything that they've learned from you and kind of see themselves.
Gives that personalized touch that you can't get that anywhere else.
Exactly.
All right, so next one.
Ask it forward.
Oh my goodness, man! I don't know how you haven't bought the course, people, yet. This is such amazing stuff. It's complete gold in every way that something can be gold, except for actually literally being gold. So, but you could turn it into gold by the information that I'm giving you. And I feel like this conferencing episode is just so timely because so many people are not going to conferences. So this is a great time to learn how to conference right, so that when you do go to conferences, once everyone's not dying, that you will just be able to blow it out of the water. So thanks to me. All right, thanks guys so much for listening. Remember to share this episode with somebody that you know who could use some more winning in their life, and go please get the course. It is a real course. Just click the link. I dare you. You will see that it is real. Click the link down below. All right, we'll talk to you next time. Ciao.
You've just listened to an episode of awesomeness. Now, go out and spread the awesomeness and help others fix the mess that is their life and help them stop being a loser and start winning in business, health, and their personal life by getting them to listen to The Brad Johnson Show. Book your face, tweet your tweets, and Insta your grams at Brad Johnson Show. The Brad Johnson Show. Winners only.